What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Wolfsmoke. We're back here in Elden Ring. We're going to be taking on Nokron and the Knights of Sacred Ground in this episode. We'll be heading right over this way. Now, these next zones and some of the underground zones that we're going to be knocking out succession, one after another, it's going to be pertaining to Ronnie the Witch's questline as well Fia's questline. You guys do remember when we took on Radon, who was holding back the stars, there was a star which hit the earth. So we're just going to be making our way down and around. A little path that we can take to actually hop down. Ah, here we are. Nokron, the Eternal City. Oh, we got some hops across. There's a bit of a sketch rooftop hop. So we're gonna do the old jump and hold sprint. Then you'll instantly be sprinting. Just keep that in mind. You'll be jumping across to that one there. Go over here first. Pretty sure we want to go right here. Jump, hold sprint, and then run and jump across. Oh man, I don't like that one. Come this way. And take it nice and easy. There we go. Oh yeah, this. That's a ghost flame torch. Still like the beast repellent torch a little bit better, to be honest. So, notice an enemy right there. We have a rooftop right here. Before we go down, there's other enemies, I believe. We'll get to him in a little bit. Three of them right here. Take them out. Careful, there's one right back here waiting for us. Alright, that's just a cerulean flask. We don't have to worry about that. Could go back this way. Oops. Say that. You could go back this way. And, down over here. Loot. And this. And just take these guys out. There. Here. Ah, there, here we go. This is what we were looking for. Smithing stone 5. A little piece of loot right here. As retaliation, okay. I think that's all the loot that's up here. Let's see. Our silver tier husk. That's awesome. We're gonna drop down. The main thing with these guys is we want to get over here. Fight them on some more solid ground. Now there's torches, and you'll notice there's arrows build frostbite very quickly on my side. They can be dangerous. Be sure the torches, if they get a hit on you, it might stagger you a little bit. You know, there's potential you're going for the loot, and then they just sprint over at you and hit you with something. It's not super likely, but it can happen. It is a potential risk, so. Eliminate the risk first, grab the loot, and then you guys may have noticed there's a site of grace up ahead. We're gonna go grab that. Rest up if you need to. I'm doing fairly well on my health and everything, so we're just going to keep it lit. There's some enemies out here in the courtyard. Nothing too serious to worry about. One of them, I believe, has a great sword, or not a great sword, a great shield. They might all actually have one. Not sure. No. Stop it. I don't like frostbite. Stop it. If I haven't mentioned before, frostbite, when it procs, you'll also be taking, what, 20% more damage on top of that? Get yourself the bell bearing. Go kill this guy that's trying to get a weird angle. Now you can see we're one-shotting these guys. We're in good shape right now. Go around that path, but got that somber 4. Pop the blast. See, we came out of there. Want to look around for some loose loops and whatever else we may need. Where they at? Right there, but is there another? No, just that guy. Run him down. What's up? What you going, dude? Let's go over at 3 and 4. I can't. Oh, there's some fireflies right here. Oh, and a guy. Got our flask back for killing him. So that's like proceeding that way, I think, is progression, and I think we can go. Is there something in here waiting for us? Oh, larval tear, another respec item. And then this way, get some more ghost glove warts. Level up our summoning ashes. We're getting pretty close to having Mimic, so once I have Mimic, that's literally the summon I use as soon as I have access to it. And I continue to use it for the playthrough, so. If you don't like Mimic for whatever reason, or you think, oh, it makes the game too easy, using it especially just to do the playthrough and kind of show people, hey, this is what you get to do a full playthrough in Elden Ring. Helping those along the way in their hopes of acquiring their platinum trophy also. Spirit Flame Arrow. I don't know of many places where you can get the silver tear husk, and I honestly can't remember what it does as far as the crafting recipes, but I mean, we'll grab it, you know. Let's see, we got those items, got all that in there. How does it say I'm fighting? Here we go, grab that. Just look at this. I love the underground zone. Like this area of the game, oh, it's so cool. I was a big fan of the Royal Academy, so when I come down here, it's just like, wow. I get to go way over there later. Get to do some stuff down low, so that'll be fun. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy was here. Excuse me. Give me just a second here. Alright. There we go. Grab Duke-Kissed Herba, Melted Mushroom, Silver Tear Husk. Pick out that guy. Then I think this part just has like a bunch of enemies above, right? Yeah, so just run through. They'll drop. Another larval tear. And 7. I think that's it. I missed this. There we go. Goes 3. Check over here. Duke-Kissed Herba, Melted Mushroom. Yeah, really cool zone. And notice there's a boss room up ahead. One of my favorite bosses in the game, actually. Not only is it incredibly easy, but it's kind of funny. So I'm going to show you guys the easy way of doing this boss. What you're going to want to do is when you come up to this boss door, trust me on this, it's kind of funny. So if you go and you unequip I'm gonna take these off as well. And you unequip all of your weapons, right? We're gonna go in and fight this boss, and then we're gonna take our weapons out. It's basically gonna be a mimic summon of you. You get to fight yourself. However, if you go in with no weapons, the mimic will also spawn with no weapons. So, show you guys how to cheese this, because by this point in the game, you might find yourself a bit difficult to fight, because we're way overscaled and leveled for this point, so just head on in. You'll be fine. Trust me, you'll be fine. So you're gonna let it summon up. And your equipment, and let's do it with the flame bridge. Did he end up with it? Nope, he didn't. So like, he can only punch us. So I haven't really tested this weapon out just yet. Let's see how it does. We got a big bleed and frost proc. There we go. Yeah, that hits nicely. Now with the frost proc hit. It's more just like a weapons test right now. He's got flask and stuff, so if you guys want to take the opportunity to test out some of your weapons, because he can only punch you, I would advise doing so. That's actually why it's such a fun boss fight. Sorry. Speak real fast. There we go. Oh, frost stomp. Frost stomp. Man, you got a nasty combo right there. Oh, you're on the heels, bro. We want to use. Oh yeah, if you want to get good with your parries. Oops. You see, it'll punch the hell out of us. It's not going to do anything, so. If you ever want to practice your weapons, this is a good point in the game to figure out what you want to use. Come on. Let me get a good parry. Nice little execution on you. Sayonara. Marble tier and the silver tier mask, which is great for arcane builds, by the way. But yeah, it's a fun boss fight. You actually get to have fun with that one. There's a site of grace right here to heal up, so yeah. I haven't really used the buckler parry very much. I'm gonna try and get used to it. Hopefully before Noxtella. However, moving up ahead, this next little area before we actually knock out Nokron, we go into the Ancestral Wood. From there, we go into Night Sacred Ground, so. Yeah, Mimic, boss, I think it's a good one. Like I said, it's fun. Get that out of the way. I think the shiny's out on the bridge, if I remember correctly. Red t-shirt. No loot. Number 5. I think there's just like little loots on here. I don't think there's any actual enemies. Could be wrong, but I think this is kind of one of those moments in the game where they like you're going over here and you're like, wait, like that doesn't connect over there. What is that? And you're like, wait, well, what is all that? And like that's where we've already been, right? That's where we fought the big ancestral spirit. You look over there and you're like, what the heck? Don't worry, we'll get there. Grab the Trina's Lily. Oh yeah, is there any other loot behind those? I think we got everything so far. Let's just keep it on going. We're gonna come up to the ancestral wood. We're gonna be doing it's like Night's Sacred Grounds or Night's Eternal Ground. I can't quite remember the actual they call it, but we're gonna go tackle that here in a bit. We'll knock that out still in this one episode. In one of those belfry towers, by the way, there's like a really sketchy center area right here, and then right out there on that walkway, just out there, there's a Crucible Knight, and that's where that imbued sword key will take us. So we'll be doing that at a certain point as well, just so we can cover everything and get it all taken care of. So to talk about the upcoming zone, there's going to be another series of these like pillars to light. However, we're going to get down here. We're going to run up to the left. We're just going to hug the left. We're going to keep the lady that's singing, if you want to think of that. We're going to keep her on our right. Keep in mind, that one that's singing applies buffs to all the other enemies in the area. So when you do decide to fight that group, I would advise taking her out first. Pretty sure we can use Torrent. We're going to go over here real fast because I can't remember if there's anything at the end. Let's go find out. Is there any loot for us? But and would you look at that? So yeah, there's, you know, a ton of the Tioka River down low. That's where we fought the that's where we fought the dragon. And that might not be the exact area there. Yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Notice some loot over there. You want to grab stuff now? I mean, you could. It's not going to be a huge deal. Just so I don't forget whatever in the world this is. I don't even think it'll be that important. You know, if I don't grab it now, I forget about it. You can see we're already getting shot at. Gotta love these zones and the archers. So there's a little spirit down at the end. I would advise just moving past these guys. We'll light this one real fast. Get it out of the way. You can see we're still doing good damage to these guys. So you should be fine for this zone. We're just grabbing that one because we're close to it. I guess now with them out of the way, we can see what's over here. We've never really gone down and looked. This might be a Lord of Blood. Your Eminence, I beg you, grant me a seat at the table of the dynasty. Oh, that's what that area is. So yeah, that's the Lord of Blood area. Long live Mogwin. You guys look right here. If we face that way, we're looking right out. That area where it's like, oh, what's that up there? That's boss fight for Mog. Oh, we can grab a level. We're coming up on a grace. So once again, just follow the cliff. Keep the cliff on your left. Don't run off the side. Keep her on the right. And just keep it moving. Right up here. Around to the left. Here's a side of grace for us. How much time we got? 25 minutes. Be able to clear this, hopefully. If we don't, that would kind of suck, but let's see if we can do it quickly. Not too quick. Now, this is Night Sacred Ground. Everyone's like, what do you mean? I've had people ask me, like, how did you even get there? You find this grace? You jump. Get over here. Jump. Oh, and you know what? I said I was going to grab a grace. And level up. Let's do that. Let's do that. Just in case I take like a death fall or something. I would hate to stress about this. Before I get a little too far ahead of myself. So, level up our friends. Yeah, that helps our carry weight too. So. But we were hopeful of. Need to get that back up to 30. I'm so used to running 30 on endurance and taking it to 25. I'm like, wait, my armor. Like, what? Not that we have the sets that I normally run, but I do have, you know, most of the Radon set I do usually run until later on in the game. Actually, I think I use his legs for almost my entire playthrough. At least for my plat I did. We did pick up some boluses right there. Those will alleviate death. So if you get the death build up from the Basilisk, just watch out. Okay, so one of those guys is going to aggro. You're going to notice we're going to get some runes in just a moment. Oh, wait, did they change? Maybe they changed it. Run and jump. I thought usually that mimic over there would fall, but we didn't get the runes. Celestial Dew will allow you to go to the Church of Vows and get absolution. So if you've messed up any of the NPC quest lines or aggroed anybody you did not want to, go to the Church of Vows, take that with you, and you'll be absolved of your sins. I think it's kind of crazy. I did not happen to notice that mimic dying. Run up here, grab this. Nothing else up here, but we'll grab it. Wait. Over here. Some nice platforming in on this episode for sure. Oh yeah, that one did not end up doing what it normally does. It's crazy. Yeah, those silver tiers can definitely hurt you. Be mindful of that. Let's we might as well showcase it now. We got like, you know, no risk, no reward. But the whole thing is it does have a crossbow, so it can stagger you in the air potentially, so just be careful. You see, they're pretty freaking tanky. Oh, this isn't gonna be good. I don't want two of them here. Oh god. Yeah, careful. What proc? Yeah. But yeah, they can hurt if they land a hit. This one with the bow is just more annoying than anything. That other little silver thing back there is gonna turn into one too. Why won't you come up these fucking stairs? Are we serious? What the fuck? This is the weirdest interaction with this thing I've ever had. What the fuck? Dude. Fuck off. Your stupid fucking little crossbow shit. Okay, no. I guess those are the only ones in that part. But yeah, they're just... Ew. I don't know what the hell is going on with this corner right here. That was atrocious. They're right, though. Like a love-hate thing when it comes to situations like that. So we're gonna come around here. Look over here, grab this. And we're gonna go across that way. Notice there's a bunch of stuff right there. We got a loot. Oh yeah, butterflies. Okay. Now we're gonna go down here. Run across. I think this is just like cerulean blast here. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. A blast. That's a black wet blade that'll allow you to put like a Colt and other, like we have the old halberd and the flame great sword and stuff like that. It's just other options as well. We're gonna want to use our stone sword key here. This is it, guys. This is it. This is the moment. Finally. We get it. We get our mimic summon. You also do need this for your plat, by the way. The mimic to your ash. And again, what that does is instead of consuming FP when we cast it, it consumes health. Which we have so many healing flasks at this point, it is a great option for melee builds. As long as your build's good. Now, I'm not going to knock anybody here, but let's just say, for example, hypothetically, if your build is trash, your mimic then will also be trash. Just keep that in mind. Wonder, can I can probably just lure them up here, actually. I think I've seen this done before. Maybe not. Well, we could go down there, but we're going to miss out on loot if we do so. So just wait. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. Come on, SpongeBob. We want to drop out this one. You got this guy, you know, he's like another one of these mimic things. You gotta jump across, you gotta run up here, you gotta hoop him a couple times, they'll die, they'll go down. Look at your voice. Come around this way. More butterflies. And then, where do we want to go? Boop. Oh no, wait, where do we want to go? Oh, in here. I forgot where to go. It's not good. I'm supposed to be showing people where to go. This the Nox Flowing Hammer? Yeah, so that's the weapon that the enemies of this area have. Yeah, there's one of the ladies there. There's the ball there, right? Okay, so there's really nothing on that side, but I think there's two of those kind of like maidens down here. Yeah, there is. So, plunge attack on one of them, or nah? Oh, I should show you guys the strategy for this, honestly. Unlock. Up, down. And the ball's gonna come over here. Oh, there you are. That's the corner you were hiding in. Just watch out for the big ball, because it's gonna try and come get you. Oh, it's not even trying to come get us right now. Oh, I heal up. Only got half health. Oh, she bugged out. You bugging. You bugging, Ma, you bugging. Oh yeah, and here comes the ball. Check this out. It can't get us from here. Just do that and step back. Kind of roll at you again. Easy cheese. Extra cheesy on my max. Whoa. And I'll get you another lava tier. Grab this. And you know what? I've never done this, but this seems like a Souls thing. I don't know. I can't even use this correctly. I've always wondered if there's like an additional thing if you hold this up to these, but no. That's cool though. This is the torch that we picked up earlier in the zone. Like more of a... I like the Ghost Flame torch more, but in honesty, Beast Repellent torch way better for situational stuff. Do I want that or carrying? Let's put the buckler on my back. Actually... Oh yeah, that's too heavy, that's right. Like the spiked shield. Actually, I don't. What am I saying? Buckler's small. We use this. Yeah, did I grab everything, by the way? Yes. So yeah, go in there, kill them too, kill the ball. Usually, if you try and just like outright fight that room, it can be a little bit tough. Grace up ahead of us. I'm gonna put my Mimic on, and then we're gonna go have some fun. Gonna be double Mimic time. Be a total all-out Mimic frenzy. Let's rest inside of Grace. I guess I could have just put him on whenever. Oh, I'm so dumb. Rest inside of Grace. That's not what I meant to press. Switch. Mimic. So he's not leveled up, everybody. I have to cut him some slack this time. Now, important to note, with your Mimic, he's going to have everything that you have. So, I'm going to go with my Golden Halberd for this moment. I'm going to keep Bloodhound's Fang on. I'm going to do, though, because I'm going to take the Golden Vow buff from my Golden Halberd. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take this off. Because I don't want him trying to cast things if he has his Halberd out onto the Halberd when you can't do that. You'll get stuck in the animation, take damage, things like that. So I'm very familiar with using Mimic. Little tip for you, just like if you don't have your kit specified where AI could basically use it, you know, if you have anything additional, if you got your crossbow and bolts equipped, you might be using that instead of your main hand weapon where you want it using the main hand weapon. So just keep that stuff in mind. Like everything you have equipped, that's what your Mimic's going to be utilizing. So if I had this with the claw mark seal up here, right, I have these spells equipped, he's going to be trying to put that on the Bloodhound's Fang, which is fine. But if he has a Golden Halberd out, you see? So then your Mimic would be doing something like this during a fight. That's not good. You don't want this, okay? That's what I'm trying to explain. I think showing you guys will give you a better idea of what it was I was trying to convey. So, two-hand. Yeah, let's just go double halberd gang, baby. Let's give it to him. So you see, half of our health gone. But, I mean, it's two of us. Look at us. I'm gonna go for this one first. You notice he golden bowed as well. Get these, Celestial Dew. Some of these turn into those. Yep, this one will. I think there's like 3 of them that do. So if you can get to them. It's this right-hander. Big ass sword. Actually, a weapon I haven't used, but I hear it's alright. We're still buffed up. We're in good shape here. I think one of them turns into a troll giant. Oh wait. Aw. He might have taken too much damage there. Okay, well now. Blood flame blade. I think this is the troll. Yeah, it is. Of course it is. Like, why wouldn't it be, you know? So yeah, 2 charged heavies. Get the crit. Oh! Oh, you're still up, huh? There you go. Over to your house. Butterflies over here. Yeah, I thought for some reason, because I knew that there was a mimic there was Zweihander, but I thought there was another mimic that pops up that's supposed to have a great shield. Watch, I walk in front of that, and it ends up being that enemy. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like they made that... Did they make part of this run easier? I really feel like they did. Unless he's over here. Oh, I like fighting the mimics sometimes. I'm not getting trolled by them, but you know. Hey, well anyway, yeah, that's there you go. Main thing is we just want to come up here. As a teleporter. I don't know if there's any loot around here. Let me take a little look-see. If there's enemies, that would suck because I'm not prepared for any, but hey, we'll find out. Oh yeah, it's just the thing inside that we have to grab, and then we pretty much knock this area out. The whole point of coming over here was to get our mimic. And then also this, of course. Quest item that we want. The Finger Slayer Blade and the Great Ghost Glove Ward. Both of which you need for your platinum, by the way. So keep that in mind. Or they're like legendary. So what is the... A blade said to have been born of a corpse. This blood drench is proof of the high treason committed by the Eternal City and symbolizes its downfall. Cannot be wielded by those without a fate, but is said to be able to harm the greater will and its... Yeah, so I think that's basically the knives that they used the night of the shattering. So we gotta go get one of those, and I think go give it to Ronnie. I don't remember where this teleporter takes me. Give me one moment. And does, in fact, just take us back to that race we were at, so... Go ahead and we'll take the teleporter. This one's safe to take. Bum bum bum. Alright, right back here. So we have cleared Nokron and Night Sacred Ground. Coming up next, we have the Ancestral Wood. We have another boss out here, the next zone to cover. And then, I think from there, following that, we basically are looking at Ancestral Wood. Oh, yeah, we have to go and get the curse mark, so we have to go do the, Carrion Study Hall again at a certain point, do the Siofra Aqueduct, then Noxtella, then the Lake of Rot. And then from there, after Lake of Rot, main thing to do is Deep Root Depths. A lot of fun after Deep Root Depths. We got like Lich Dragon Fortisax coming up, and then we're going to be doing Volcano Manor. And Volcano Manor will be by that point, we'll be back up topside. And we'll do this little dungeon area out here as well. Mount Gelmer region we'll take care of. Then the Shaded Castle. And then kind of everything in between of Altus. Then we'll go in and we'll start making our way to the capital. I mean, we're getting through the game pretty well now. Once we get through the capital, in the first stage of the capital, I think that'll be a good point to say, like, alright, we've done a good chunk of the game. Right now, I feel like we've still just yet to scratch the surface, so... Anyway, catch you guys next time. Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. Those following the series, I appreciate you guys. Stay safe out there. Peace.